Have you watched this before?
Joseph Smith, as a teenager, he starts doing something they called it treasure digging or glass looking. He was using quote unquote special stones to try to locate buried treasures. In his teen years, he gets arrested and tried for quote unquote being a disorderly person because what they considered him doing, this is really important, was a form of fortune telling. So bookmark this. This is really important. From an early age, kids walking around with these little special stones trying to, through some spiritual way, figure out where buried treasure is. Bookmark that in your head. That's a big deal. So the Bible explicitly warns have nothing to do with witchcraft, spiritism, and the occult. People ask, hey man, is that stuff real? Yep, it's real demonic. Then you got this kid. He's messing with these magic stones, trying to spiritually discern where things are. Why? Because the kid started opening himself up to demonic spirits by messing with things when he's 15. Let's go a layer deeper. So in 2 Corinthians 11:14, number 1, we're told that Satan, quote, masquerades as an angel of light. In 2 Corinthians 11, for if somebody comes to you and preaches a Jesus different than the Jesus we preached, or if you receive a different spirit from the spirit you received, or a different gospel from the one you accepted, he says, you put up with it easily enough. He's going, who's bewitched you? That's what he says. Then, Galatians 1:8, the Apostle Paul says, but even if we or an angel from heaven comes to you and preaches a different gospel than the one you have received from us, let him be accursed. Keep all that in your head. Have nothing to do with spiritism, occult practices, because it opens the door for demons. Hey, watch out. People might come someday in the power of an evil spirit and preach to you a different Jesus than the one you received. And then, hey, heads up, someday something that looks like an angel of light may appear to you and preach a different gospel, a different way to salvation than the one you've received here. And then it just so happens that 1800 years later, a little kid named Joseph Smith starts messing around with things that seem to have to do with spiritism and the occult, opening some doors in his life. He's out in the field one day and he comes back and he's like, man, this weird thing just happened. An angel of light just appeared to me. And guess what he did, man? He said that there are these little golden plates that have new revelation on them. And actually, everything that we've believed about Jesus for 1800 years is wrong. And I learned about a new Jesus, a new way to think about Jesus, a new way to be saved, a different gospel. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the exact fulfillment of everything the Old and New Testament said would happen. Spiritism and the occult, opening doors to unholy spirits, a different Jesus, and another gospel presented by an angel from heaven masquerading as an angel of light. And that is how you got the birth of Mormonism.
At the end of the day, it always comes back to this. Who does the Bible say Jesus is? Not a created being, not someone who became God, but the eternal Son, the Alpha and the Omega. And when you measure every teaching against Scripture, the truth becomes clear. Hope this brings clarity and keeps you anchored in the Word.